Bruno. I sing and play guitar in Drive A.
So you want to just start off by telling us a little bit about what Drive A is really about?
Drive A, I mean, the message behind the band is, it's like the underlying meaning in the songs is, it's kind of to, like, convince people to go after their dreams and not to, like, our logo is an anarchy flag, but it's not necessarily, like, we don't go up on stage and say, fuck the government. It's more, fuck oppression and, like, to try to convince our fans to go after their dreams and do what they really want. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like the message and the heart of the band.
And when people hear the name Drive A, what do you really want them to immediately think of?
The name Drive A?
Yeah.
I mean, I think with any band name, it's really like Drive A. The how we came up with the name was we were teaching a friend of ours how to play one of our songs. And on a certain part of the song, we said drive the A note, and it's a musical term. And we were looking for a band name, and I don't think, like, at the time, it wasn't really that, like, important to us. But we kind of, the message of the band, like, the anarchy flag and, like, everything kind of came because of the names. I know that, I don't know, when people hear the name, I don't think they're going to take away that much. I don't think people take away anything from band names, but when they hear the music, I definitely want them to take away the message, you know.
Mm-hmm. And you have your album, The World In Shambles, coming out. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's we recorded the album completely live, and it's I think 11 or 12 songs, and yeah, it's not really a concept record, but there's a character in the album that we developed. His name is, it's like the character's name is the Marked Man, and it's like about like a person who, like, you know, if you dwell on your problems so much, you kind of create a target on your back. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to make up a character and have something more interesting, and but it's not really a concept record. I think the overall, like, the world is in shambles, but it's like somehow through that we're still able to find, like, some sort of positive thing, you know, and well, it's really actually a positive record, even though at first glance it can seem negative. But even like some of the songs are, if there's any negativity, it's strictly like therapeutic, you know. Mm-hmm. That I think people can relate to that. So.
And I read up that you guys strayed away from all the computerized techniques and you kept all the imperfections. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, because we're one of the few bands nowadays that can actually play instruments. We came out and we're brutally honest, and we didn't want to go out and bullshit people and try to blindfold them. So we went out, we played, we wrote songs that mean a lot to us, you know, and we can actually play, and I can actually sing. So that's what happened. There's no bullshit on there.
Yeah.
That's just who we are as people. We don't, like, we're not really, like, fake people either, so that's what the record turned out to be.
What's your take on the music scene with a lot of people overusing Autotune and maybe not playing their instruments live and all of that?
What do I think about it? I think if you look at it, it's the music business, and they're in it for the business, and we are in it for the music, and I think you can blatantly see it, like, it's bands that come out and they sing the same songs as everyone else on the radio and have Autotune, so it's not even their fucking voices, and then they can't play an instrument, and they don't know anything about music, but somehow they sell records, and that makes them happy, so go for it, you know. If that's what you want to do, it's fine, but maybe, I don't know, that's not what we're interested in doing. We just wanted to make the music that we wanted to make.
And off of the new album, which would you say is either your favorite track or your most personal track?
Right now, I would say there's a song, I don't know if we're allowed to swear, but it's called Young Cunts, and it's basically almost like a relationship song, and it's like, song, but I would say that would be the closest one. And it's just it's one of my favorite songs. It's just got a killer riff. It's extremely offensive lyrics, so I like that one.
And do you think the rawness of Drive A is really what separates you guys from a lot of the bands out there right now?
Yeah, I mean the rawness kind of, but it's like, even though I don't think there's like that, I don't think we're that raw. Like on this new record we are definitely, but I think it's the honesty. It's more the honesty in the songs that it's kind of like gotten us a few fans along the way.
Mm-hmm. And you have the Revolt tour coming up, so what are you anticipating most about it?
Honestly, we're second band, so I'm very excited about that. Because usually we're the first band on these tours, so we're the second band. I'm very excited, and we're playing awesome venues all over the place, and we've been to some of the venues before, so it's always cool to go back to these places and just to see like all of our fans. Like we become friends with all our fans. Like we're not a band that really cares about our privacy. Like we're all about like meeting people, making new friends. So yeah, I'm looking forward to.
And you guys have toured with some pretty big bands like Bullet For My Valentine, Escape the Fate. Which has been the most memorable tour?
I have two favorite tours. This tour has definitely been one of the greatest tours. Which is Escape the Fate. We toured with them with Bullet, as you know. It's just been like all the kids that have come out has just been such a cool turnout for us. And we've gotten more Drive A cakes and cookies this tour than we ever have before. That's always nice. And then I would say also when we toured with the U's back in I think late 2009, when we toured with them was an amazing thing because we all grew up listening to the U's and we all loved the U's. Then all of a sudden, Bert, the singer, like would come up to us, and he like that was the first time, like back to the confidence of band. It's like he came up to us and he loved our band, which was like an amazing thing to have that mutual respect given back to you, and that was like the first real type of thing. So that was an amazing thing, touring with them.
Yeah, and having someone come up to you in a band like that who you grew up with, having that much respect for you as well, did that kind of set in your mind as like, wow, we're really starting to make it here?
What was that?
When the singer of the Used came up to you and he had that much respect for you as well, was that kind of like a moment that hit you that you're really starting to make it now?
Like a moment that really like clicked, kind of?
Yeah.
I think there was just like many like where it would just kind of come up to us and like he would say things from joking around like I think actually at the first day of the tour he came up to us and he knew one of our songs. He knew one of our songs called "Are You Blind" off our first record. And he like came up and he was like, "What's up, dude? I love your guys' song, Are You Blind?" And he's like, "I'm sick to see you guys live." And that was like already, it was like the first day of tour, and it was like, holy shit, like that's insane.
And besides the album coming out, what else do you guys have planned for the rest of the year?
Well, we have the Revolt tour, and then we're going to be touring probably most of this year, and then probably a headlining tour over the summer, hopefully. And then we have 2 music videos that we shot with the director who did all the Paramore videos. His name's Shane Drake, that we're going to be releasing soon. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
And on the possible headliner for the summer, who would you like to bring out with you?
We'll probably bring out our buddies, and they're in this punk band from Austin, Texas called Post Society.
And is there anything you'd like to say to the fans?
Not really. Just come out to a show, and the new record's going to come out April or May.